Hey, look at those sparkles. So, if you're wondering what I have been up to, just doing the things. Started just a little small, working out of my house, repair business. And had a lady that needed some parts taken off of one scooter and put on another scooter. Basically, she had a malfunctioning scooter, or well, wheelchair, electric wheelchair to be technical, and so she basically wanted like the new tires and some of the other new parts off of the other scooter, well, actually off of this scooter, and put on the other scooter. So this one was the malfunctioning unit. So anyway, we got to talking, and she asked if I wanted to take this, and I keep calling them scooters, it's an electric wheelchair. She asked me if I wanted to take the one that was malfunctioning home, and I thought, man, if I can get that thing going, it will be great for Jen. So this one actually had like brand new tires put on it, had a really nice seat, so she wanted all the good parts, plus it had brand new batteries in it, so I swapped all those parts out and brought this thing home. And turns out there's a gearbox, and I've got the gearbox right here. Let me show you. The living room's a little bit of a disaster because I've been repairing stuff. I had the scooter, actually, I'll put pictures up. I'll flash the pictures up of what this looked like. It was, it was sitting in a garage and stuff for a while because it wasn't used. So, it was quite dirty and dusty and all of that. So I literally took this thing down to the bare nothing. It was nothing but literally a bare battery box. And I cleaned up every single part as clean as I could get it. And this is the gearbox here. And everything, all the gears and everything in it is perfectly fine. There's some oil in there. I have to clean all this out. So I'll be cleaning all that out, and it will be getting fresh grease in it. And so what the issue was, I was trying not to dump the oil, but I did a little bit. What the issue was, now I can't touch the camera to move the camera down a little bit, but right there should be a seal, and that seal is right here. And I'm the one that caused that when I took the seal out. There's no easy way to take these out without damaging them, but the seal was already damaged anyway because it was leaking. And so this seal was leaking directly into the motor, and like I say, that seal goes right around this input shaft here for the gearbox. So that seal won't be here tomorrow because of Juneteenth, go figure. Won't be here tomorrow, but it will be here, should be here Friday. So I will be putting it in, and then I'll be cleaning all the gunk out of there, putting fresh grease in it, because it certainly should not be runny. And I think that's a little runnier than motor oil, to be honest with you. I know you can't see it real well, but it's a little runnier than motor oil, to be honest. But that's the only thing wrong. The gears, the worm gear, all that is in perfect shape. And the motor, let me scoot this out of there. And yes, I know I need to vacuum. I can't do nothing about that until I get the living room cleared back out. Ooh, I'm surprised that motor didn't fall out of there. So this is the motor here. And due to the oil getting up inside of it, the windings are damaged on the armature. So going to be sending this off to California. They are going to completely rebuild the motor, new brushes, new bearings, new windings. They're going to go completely through the motor and rebuild the motor. And then we're going to pick up some new tires for it because they're pretty bald. That side's got to set on the tire because obviously I have the gearbox and the motor off of it. So this will be sent out soon enough, and we'll get that motor squared away. But just been doing the things, been working on stuff. Had a husk barn self-propelled push mower that I finished up on yesterday. Customers got it back. And I'll do a little walk around of this. It's really not in that bad of shape. Again, I know I need to clean the living room up. I'm going to replace the armrests. She's going to need some new armrests there. But everything works perfect on it. Except it needs that one motor. This is the back end of it. Like I say, I'll flash up pictures. And then, like I say, just been working on this. Been working on lawnmowers. And then I've got, scoot this out of the way. I've got a leaf blower I'm waiting on a carburetor for. So I had a couple of issues when it came in. Had a very, very weak spark. And very weak spark. And man, is that carburetor ever plugged up. I can't, there's so many bends, if you will, in the passages that I can't even get a guitar string to go through there to clear it out. And I don't know what's in there, but it is not coming out. And so carburetors for stuff like this are cheap. So the gentleman ordered a new carburetor for it. And the other issue was it had a really weak spark. And so when I noticed the super weak spark, I went ahead and I pulled it all apart, pulled the fan off, you know, and got to looking at the coil and the flywheel, and the coil was a pretty exaggerated distance away from the flywheel. So I thought, so I tightened that up, that gap, and it's much more proper now. And give me a second, I'll throw this thing on a tripod and I'll show you the spark I got that baby sparking at now. Okay, I shut the light off too so that won't make it harder to see. So this thing's sparking like a champ now. So now we just got to get her to get fuel into the system, and we will be set on this particular unit. So that's all I got to do. Get that carburetor replaced, and then this will be ready for that gentleman to pick up. So doing pretty well on the repair business, to be honest. I'm very pleased with the amount of different things that I've gotten to repair and the business I've gotten. Going well. Praise Yah, going well. So yeah, just doing the things. Been keeping up on news, of course. A lot of craziness going on. I don't know necessarily what to think at this moment on Iran. I would just suggest that people, you know, keep a close eye on it. You know, make sure that you're ready to go if they go, you know what I mean? Do I expect it to be something that turns all out crazy? You know, I don't fearmonger, you know me. I don't fearmonger, but I've got to give it a pretty hard 50-50. Things could get really stupid really quick. So, as I recall, and it's been some time ago, Iran has gotten S-500 missile defense systems from Russia. And those are pretty mean anti-missile, anti-aircraft defense system. I don't think that Iran has been using them at this point. I don't know exactly what all they've been using. I would assume they're using S-400s, you know, among other systems. But I don't think they've pulled out any of the S-500s yet. I do believe, however, that if the United States decides to take a B-52 with some bunker busters to take out Fordow, I have a feeling our B-52s are going to find out what the S-500 system's all about. No, it's not something I'm wishing. I'm just a realist. You know me, I'm a realist. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm not just going to stand there and go, USA, rah, rah, rah. That is an absolutely ignorant mindset to have. But just be ready, because from everything from cyber warfare to insurgent groups, you know, you name it. If something would kick off here in the States, I would say highly it would probably be between cyber attacks, insurgency, terror attacks, stuff like that. So just, keep an eye out. If you live in the city, really keep an eye out. I don't recommend people live in the city. That's not a real bright idea, but some people don't have a choice. But just keep an eye on the news. I've certainly been keeping up on it. And, well, maybe I'll see you whenever I get that seal in and reseal that gearbox. And I'm certain I'll see you after I get this thing going for Jen. I'm sure we'll make a video, let you guys see what it's all about. It's a highly sought after electric wheelchair. In fact, from my understanding, it is the highest sought after electric wheelchair. And that's basically, I'm going to grab this camera here. Grab the camera here, try to unzoom it. There we go. It's a Quickie P-222 SE. And from my understanding that these are extremely sought after. They've been discontinued for quite some time. And as far as I know, these are the Lamborghini of electric wheelchairs. I believe that these are like the fastest electric wheelchair. Jen won't be, hot rodding it, that's for sure. But they've got the high speed motors. Each motor is 550 watts, so she's got 1100 watts total as far as her motor drive. And it's what was it that I saw? Thought it was 16 to 1, but I think it's actually 26 to 1. It says it on the gearbox. Yeah, 26 to 1. There. Trying to hold the camera still. But yeah, 26 to 1. I think that's what that says. I could be wrong. I can't quite make out the camera. Anywho, that's what the motors are like on it. So I can't wait to get this thing going and see how she likes it. And we'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. Hope you all have a great day. Hang in there. This too shall pass. As always, shalom.